What's another good one? Matthew 23 is pretty good. Matthew 23 is pretty good. Matthew 23. Let's try that one. The scribes and Pharisees, meaning the rabbis, sit in Moses' seat. They're the judges, right? They're the lawgivers, they're the judges. And therefore, whatsoever they shall bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works. So they're he's saying, they want you to do this and they want you to do that. These are the laws that came from Moses, and they're sitting in Moses' seat. But don't be like them. No. For they lay heavy burdens and grievous to be borne. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. It says here, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries. Those are the stuff they wrap around their arms, and they put the thing on their head. And enlarge the borders of their garments. They wear large gowns. And love the uppermost rooms at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogues. And greetings in the markets to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi, Rabbi Shmuley, Rabbi Dershowitz, Rabbi Shapiro. But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, your instructor, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. See that? Don't call yourself the teacher. You're not the teacher. You're not the teacher. I'm not the teacher. You know who the teacher is? The Logos. The Logos is your teacher, not a man. Will never be a man. And a man will never, you can learn things from people, how to do mechanics and stuff that's passed down. But ultimately, the instructor of your soul is the Logos. Nobody else. So it's here. But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. See, we're all men. I'm a man, you're a man or woman. We have one instructor. We all have the same instructor. It's called the Logos. It's called the Logos. Our instructor is the Logos. That's where I get my instructions. I don't get it from Donald Trump. I don't get it from Rabbi Shmuley. I don't get it from the Anti-Defamation League. I don't get it from Marina Abramovic. I don't get it from Jeffrey Epstein. I don't get it from CBS, ABC, NBC, the CDC, the UN, the World Health Organization. I don't get my instructions from there. My instructions come from the Logos, which is the truth of God. That's my instructor. Get it? And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your father, which is in heaven. Sorry, Pope. You're not my father. You're not my father. I understand having an orthodox religious system is a good idea where you can organize because how did I even get this written Bible? How was it relayed to me? Through an organization. So that's good. But it's only good if it's like, here's the thing. And here's what the words, here's the book, here's what the words mean. If you want to read it, this is what, we've got this all laid out, and you can go back through all the etymology of the terms and find out what these things, you can instruct yourself on this work here, and having an organization there to do that. That's how I got this book sent to me through the internet. But I have copies in my library too. But so what I'm saying is, it says here, and call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your father, which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. Right? You're not the teacher. I'm not the teacher. The Logos called Christ is the teacher. That is the sole teacher. There is no other teacher. It's not a book. It's not a book. It's not a rabbi. It's not a man. It's the Logos. That's your instructor. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased. He that shall humble himself shall be exalted. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, the rabbis, Hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Suffer ye means allow. To suffer means to allow. So you don't allow people that want to go to paradise through the Logos. You don't let them in there. You keep them in their little slave cell of rabbinical Judaism, global, international world Judaism, where everyone's a slave, and you teach them about perversion and LGBT and trans this and trans that, and you hook them on drugs and you show them pornography and you give them alcohol and cocaine and crack and heroin and psychiatric drugs and inject them with poison and give them mRNA shots. And see what I mean? You just have to be a devil. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, you don't enter the truth, you don't go anywhere near it, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. So you don't want to hear the truth, and you don't want anyone else to hear it. Rabbi. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make a long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land, means you travel the world, you go around, you compass across the world, means to go around. Compass means to circle around. For ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, to make one believer in your idiotic satanic philosophy. And people would say, hey, Jews don't proselytize. Really? What's Ben Shapiro doing every day on the radio? Why is Ben Shapiro at TPUSA? Why is Mark Levin on the radio? Why is Mark Levin on Fox News? Why is Bill Kristol in the media? Why are all these? What do you mean they don't proselytize? Why are all these people promoting Judaism in the media 24/7? Why is it when I go on Twitter or Facebook, I'm constantly bombarded with Jewish propaganda? They don't proselytize? I thought they didn't proselytize. Seems like they do, though. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte. And when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Let's listen to this idiot Mark Levin again real quick.
If you reject Judaism and you reject Christianity and you reject the link of the two, you reject the Bible.
That is hilarious. Okay. Child of hell. Okay.